When it comes to students making games, we often think about the technical skills, like mapping systems, working with digital tools, and all forms of programming. All of that's indeed valuable, but what about the actual design process? You know, the part that doesn't involve computers. At its core, designing a game is about identifying what creates fun for a player, building systems to support that central idea, and then testing these out with real people. To highlight this design process, we decided to explore tabletop game design and found that there are actually a number of strong reasons why it can be a valuable tool for educators. 1. A focus on holistic, non-technical skills. Making video games drives interest and skill in computer science. Tabletop focuses on the design process to promote a broad and transferable skill set. 2. Freedom for students. Removing tech barriers opens a whole world of ideas to students, allowing them to explore whatever imaginative and strategic design elements they want in a game that is truly theirs. 3. Accessible and rapid iteration. This program does not rely on technology or tech skill to be a success, and is accessible for students and teachers regardless of where they're at with technology. The ease of production and reproduction really highlights the power of the iterative design process. 4. Low barrier to entry. From simple blank note cards to tokens and pawns, tabletop game design kits are cheap, reusable, and customizable. Our resource list is linked in the description below. In order to explore how this would function in classrooms, we partnered with the Seattle High School to offer a tabletop course and really find out what happens when students pursue their own ideas in tabletop game design.
We observed a number of critical skills being developed as our students worked on their tabletop games. Here are 4 of the most actionable insights from student design groups.
Game design can present obscure problems, and it's a valuable exercise in critical thinking to try to identify why the fun in a game might be obscured and design a solution that solves that problem.
However, issues with a game are not always clear, and it takes time and careful thought to identify design challenges and fix them in a way that functions with the story the game tells.
In our course, one group struggled with slow pacing in their game, which featured a large board with lots of options. After adding in and testing new mechanics, they eventually realized that they were addressing the wrong problem, and so they tried cutting out 75% of the content of the game. This new approach removed almost all of the inactive time for players and kept the game moving quickly, with each player engaged in the fun elements rather than just sitting around. In project-based learning and most workplaces, correctly diagnosing problems within an idea or system is a key skill. Students practice this frequently in their games as they work to sleuth out the real causes to the problems they were seeing. This video is the first in a series on tabletop game design. Next, we will be talking about empathy and the iterative process. If you want to bring tabletop into your classroom or are just interested, check out the description below for more videos and teacher resources. For more content on this and other interesting topics, please subscribe and check out our channel.